Hey, what's up guys? KoKuTanAlec here. So just wanted to do a quick little video reacting to Ken versus Terry. So I'm not gonna talk, let's just get into it. So here we go. So October 10th, 2016. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like their next death battle. I like when they announce the date like in advance, because then you can kind of get really excited for it because you know when it's gonna happen. I wonder if it's gonna be a live one then.
Hey Wiz, what has blonde hair, wears red, and fights like hell?
Ken?
Today's fighters?
And Terry, of course.
Oh, you guessed it. Ken Masters, the street fighting family man.
And Terry Bogard, the orphan.
That's the thing. I don't know very much about how powerful Terry Bogard is.
It's our job
I mean, like, the only thing is I watched the first Fatal Fury movie where I think the guy he fought was Mars. He had like all this gold armor. He was like
the son
trying
of a
to
rich hotel tycoon, young Ken Masters.
I don't know if it was like some kind of armor of a god or something like that or whatever, but that whole thing was insane. Like,
how to throw a punch.
Well, turns out Ken's an exception. Eager to teach his son some discipline, his father sent him to Japan to train in martial arts.
Yeah, it turns out Ken's dad
I didn't know he dyed his hair blonde. That's new. I didn't know that. That's funny.
Alongside a young warrior named Ryu.
Under Goken's eye, Ken was taught the ways of the Ansatsuken, or assassination fist, albeit Goken's own non-lethal
It looked like his
variant.
dad had blonde
He
hair
learned
though.
techniques like the blast of ki energy known as the Hadouken, and also the Tatsumaki Seppuku.
Tatsumaki Senpukyaku.
Tatsu kick.
Also known
Just say
as the
Tatsu kick.
hurricane, a spinning kick that leaves opponents reeling, but is also pretty good for getting past projectiles.
But the move he excels at the most is the
the
Dragon
Shoryuken.
Fist. The Shoryuken! It's a devastating rising uppercut, and Ken's so damn good at it he can set his whole damn fist on fire.
At his best, he can perform the Shinryuken, or Divine Dragon Fist. Not only is this attack engulfed in flames,
That movie was actually pretty entertaining. Like, I was okay with that.
In for multiple strikes.
I don't know why Capcom wants to keep doing live action movies, but I mean that one was much better than
Well,
their
so long as you're not
previous.
possessed by evil murder energy, but
Live
you should watch
action
Ryu
movies.
vs. Scorpion to learn all about that. With his training complete, Ken returned
I
to
wonder if they're gonna
America,
give him the
proving his new
Satsumi no
discipline
Hado.
and
Like, I don't know if
kickassery
they've
by
ever
winning
showed that
several fighting tournaments.
in any of the
including
canon
the premier U.S.
at
martial
all.
arts tournament, where he won the finals and met his future wife, Eliza.
Because
I'm sure he could
that is
use it.
certainly what I would call a win.
Proud of his victories, Ken returned to
In
Goku's
fact,
dojo
it
to
happened
tell
in
his former master
SNK
the
versus
good news.
Capcom, I think.
But he
I
got
think it was
there a
called
little too
Violent
late.
Ken.
Dang, missed out on all the finger painting.
After meeting up with Ryu to mourn their master's apparent death, Ken decided to enter the prestigious World Warrior tournaments, just for the chance to fight Ryu again.
But Ken's always fighting, both in and out of tournaments. He takes on anything from crime lords to
And
professional
then, like, in
assassins.
Street Fighter
And
Alpha,
he's
he was
strong
like
enough
pretty
to
much
send
kicking
a man
Ryu's
flying
butt.
50
Like,
feet
it seemed
in
like
the
Ken
air
was
with
kind
a
of
single
keeping him in
punch.
The
line.
force of which would definitely kill an average person, which Ken is anything but. He's strong enough to beat the Dictator Bison with Ryu, and he's fast enough to dodge attacks from Akuma, one of the most
When they
powerful
start throwing up
characters in the
numbers,
Street
that's
Fighter
like, you
universe.
gotta pay attention to that.
Then there
So it
was
looks
his
like
cage
15
match
feet in
against
the
the
air.
claw-wielding Vega, where
he
he
could
punched
fall
him
from
so
100
hard he
feet and get
completely
up
reversed the
easy.
guy's momentum after he leaped from the ceiling.
Doing so after losing tons of blood from dozens of lacerations, and with both of his feet broken and impaled. Considering much of a punch's force comes from the lower half of a person's body, this is practically unbelievable.
Talk about endurance. I can see how he got his wife. The guy's tough enough to fall over 100 feet into the mud and then just get up more pissed than anything else.
But when it comes down to it, Ken's strongest asset is his conviction to win, only made stronger when it comes to defending his friends.
Though he is pretty cocky, if he's feeling good
Jeez,
about a
is that
fight, he'll
Ken?
sometimes
I've never
just
seen that
laugh at his
picture before.
opponents instead of finishing him off, leaving himself wide open.
Still, if you enter the ring with Ken Masters, chances are you're gonna get burned.
Dang. Alright, let's see what Terry can do, because I actually don't know anything about Terry outside of the Fatal Fury movie and then playing some of the games. But you don't really know much about how powerful they are from the
Stranded
games.
with his brother Andy, Terry grew up an orphan on the dangerous streets of Southtown.
Until they were adopted by Jeff Bogard, who immediately introduced them to a regimen of bonding and
He just
kicking
likes
ass.
slugs.
Now that's a good dad. Well, until he got murdered.
When he was only 10 years old, Terry and Andy watched helplessly as their foster
Dude, that guy
father was
looks like
murdered
Andy
before their
Bogard.
eyes by Geese Howard, a notorious
Just darker. And I guess it's because he's a bad guy?
Next decade training to one day take down geese.
What did waterfowl ever do to him?
No, not birds. Geese Howard, the bad guy.
Look, Wiz,
Geese are like
I
the
know
most
you're not a
violent
poultry
animals.
scientist degree
They're like the
holder
worst.
myself, but you
Those
should
things
know
will like
the singular
totally
term
just
for
gangster
geese
you.
is goose.
Any food you
Jump
have,
down
like
Let's just
They're
move
thugs
on.
with
As the
feathers,
years
I'm
went by,
telling
Terry
you.
became an exceptional martial artist, mastering boxing, karate, kung fu, and kickboxing. He developed an impressive list of techniques, like
Damn.
the burn
He just
knuckle,
kicked
fierce punch
Kim's
surrounded
butt.
by energy.
And the crack shoot, a jumping axe kick. Or he can just punch the ground so freaking hard he makes a power wave, where he sends a deadly wave of energy through the earth towards whatever poor bastard he's fighting.
But even after learning all of these, Terry knew he would need more to defeat Geese.
Goose.
No. So he sought out his foster father's old master, who taught him
To learn the
secret
rising
technique
tackle?
of the Hakyoku the art of the 8 extremities holy
Oh.
fist.
Holy fist, huh? Is that like punching the Jesus into people or something?
No,
That's
but he
what it
is
sounds
punching with
like.
the power of earth.
Fire, wind, water, heart, go, Terry! Okay, sorry, couldn't help myself.
Anyway, with Hakyoku Seiken, Terry can literally pull and channel energy from the earth beneath his feet. And with the earth's chi, he can enhance his attacks to extreme level.
Like turning his ordinary power wave into the monstrously titanic power geyser.
Apart from that, his Buster Wolf punch puts his burn knuckle
Jeez.
to shame, and with the Star Dunk Volcano, he slams his foes down in a fiery explosion.
So when Terry was ready to take Geese down, he figured what better way
King
than
of
in the worldwide
Fighters.
turning Geese
I wonder why they never did an
himself
OVA for.
the King
Well,
of
maybe they
Fighters
did,
tournament.
but I've never seen it
And
if they
in the
did.
end, he most
But I don't
certainly
think
got
they
his
did.
revenge. In a battle which was apparently so intense, its spectators compared it to a fight between starving wolves, earning Terry the nickname, the legendary Hungry Wolf.
But you know, since SNK is like doing games again,
Although it
and
turns out Terry
not
didn't
just
kill Geese
pachinko
hard
machines,
enough,
maybe we'll
so he
see
got
like
to
an
do it a
anime
second
or
time.
something.
Not that Terry
Or a
was
movie,
too eager.
OVA, something.
For example, in his fight with Jamin, he took a huge explosion in the back, got a car thrown at him, jumped up an elevator shaft as it was blowing up, got blasted in the face with a wall of fire which smashed him into a concrete wall, and answered by power geysering so hard he wrecked the factory he was standing on.
He bled everywhere. But then this chick made him better with a good old strip and cuddle.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Jamming
What is she doing?
to catch bullets.
And strong enough to shoot them back with his fingers.
Not good enough for you? Well, how about the time Terry saved
I'm pretty
a
sure somebody
coworker from
shoot- like
6
Bison
falling
could do
ivy
something like
by
that with his
smashing them
psycho
one by
powers.
one in midair.
Keep in mind, a single I-beam is designed to support
That's
over
pretty crazy.
1,000 pounds of pressure.
And he took care of it so fast the would-be victim didn't even notice.
It's a bit of a shame then that, at his worst, Terry's a pretty sore loser. Even though his willpower is enough to match
Oh,
the
yeah,
power
yeah,
of
this was
Mars,
like the end of
God
that movie.
War, an
it got,
unexpected
like, all
failure
super
can
crazy
still
and-
really shake him up.
But
Like,
when Terry
some
Bogard
Naruto
sets his
Shippuden
mind to
movie
something,
stuff.
he'd rather bleed out than walk away.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate.
I don't
once
even
and
know,
for all.
man.
But first, Wiz has got
It
something
seems
to
like
tell
there's
you
just
about
more
saving
information
time
about
and
Terry
eating
as far as how
food.
powerful he is and
What's not to
stuff.
love?
But I almost kind of figured that's because he's a main
You
character.
know how it is. Researching
And
characters
with
making them
Ken,
fight to
it's
the
just
death
kinda
is
like you just-
time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store.
You know,
and
he's-
get my
he's
own
a supporting
meals, but
character.
I also
I mean,
don't
realistically,
wanna doom
that's
my
exactly
existence
what he
to
is.
fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully, Blue Apron changed all of that. For less
But
than
I don't
$10
know.
a meal,
There's-
Blue Apron sends me
I
seasonal
don't know.
recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This chicken stir-fry
I
only
just
took
kind of feel
about
like there
20.
isn't enough
Check out
stuff
this
on
week's
Ken.
menu and get your
And then
first
I don't
3
think they
meals
referenced
free
anything in the
with free
comics other
shipping
than the
by
fact
going
that
to blueapron.com
he won his
/
first tournament against
See for
Zangief.
yourself how good it feels
But then
and
again,
tastes
I haven't
to
read the
create
comics, so
impeccable
I don't
home-cooked
know.
meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
All right, let's see. So Dan was dead. Didn't Hercule kill him?
challenge me after some practice.
Oh, here it comes. I like how they use Capcom vs. SNK sprites. I mean, it makes the most sense.
Come on, show me what you're made of.
Although I think that Street Fighter is Third Strike, but maybe it's the same. I don't even remember.
Here I go.
Going by the sprites, Ken is like way bigger than Terry. Not that that means anything at all.
Take this seriously. This over?
You should have done that SNK dodge roll thing. I think if Ken Satsui know how to, but then I don't know if they would. I mean, I've never seen that happen other than in SNK vs. Capcom or SBC Chaos. Are they giving it? Oh, wait. So you can. I thought they were gonna give him like a transformation or something. I think it's so crazy though, like, Terry doesn't do anything like that in the games.
Alright.
I guess that's it. Jeez. No, maybe it's not over? He looks dead. I mean, unless he transforms, it's over. Yeah, oh, it's over. Shit. Oh, man.
So, on the bright side, this means Eliza's single now, right? Boomstick. Just
Wow.
saying what we're all thinking, Wiz.
Both Ken and Terry had been fighting since they were children, and
Yeah,
they won their fair share of tournaments.
That was
However,
crazy.
Terry's sheer power proved too much for Ken to handle.
Outside of tourneys, Ken's most notable victories were usually only possible because he had help. Sure, Ken's taken down Zangief, Hugo, and Vega multiple times, who are extremely deadly in their own right, but they aren't nearly as heavy hitters as those on Terry's resume, like Krauser and Mars.
Also, keeping up with and surpassing Jameen, who can effortlessly catch bullets, proves Terry can match someone.
The thing about that though, I wonder how Terry really is actually just supposed to win against those
Man,
people.
when
Like,
Eliza hears about this, she's
Then again, I
gonna
mean,
feel
I don't know.
terrible.
The winner
Terry didn't
is
fight those
Terry Bogard.
Mars alone. I don't, as far as I remember.
Next time on
Okay.
Death Battle.
Oh, Sonic's back.
Bet you're surprised to see me.
Oh, what? Amy? I don't want to see Amy die. Didn't she just die? Didn't DDD just kill her?
We've got
Jeez.
Amy Rose versus probably not who you think. You can find out who she's fighting.
Dude, I love
by
that
sticking to
shirt.
Our Twitter, that's at
Overwatch
Speaking of
casual.
first, you guys can watch
You can't play Overwatch casual though.
You'll
You'll just get hate
mail.
mail.
First member. So click the link in the description and start a 30-day free
Anyway.
trial. Thanks, guys.
That's all, guys.